Hey, welcome to Thursday Hunting. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, may she rest in peace. But today's topic we're going to cover is called Changemaker. May she rest in peace. I want you to rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. Work it in the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle. Change positions on me. New position. Ooh, new position. Now stroke it, baby. Stroke it for me. Stroke it for me. Stroke it for me. Queen Aaliyah. Thank you, sister, for rocking the boat. All right. We're on day 29. Let's get to it. 40 money mantras for the galactic soul. Blue storm changemaker catalyst of liberation. Vision to embody divine disruption as an instrument of evolution. To let my courage become a lightning strike that awakens new worlds. To dismantle illusion, fear, and stagnation so creation may renew itself through me. Abundance follows those who dare to shift the paradigm. Galactic affirmation, Ken 219, blue spectral storm, already on Substack, and post it with a pretty picture because I forgot to post a pretty picture yesterday. That has a pretty picture too for the previous day as well. Self-existing moon 12, year of the yellow resonance seed, I dissolve in order to catalyze. Releasing energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power, doubled. Let's give some guidance today for blue spectral storm. The blue spectral storm dissolves in order to catalyze. It releases energy and liberates the matrix of self-generation. You are called to let go of old structures that limit your expansion through surrender. Chaos becomes creation. Hello, Babak. Actually, I do have some, but not on me. So no, sir. Transformation. Oops, I put it twice. I must have been really excited about today. I'll erase that later. Now, let's go with the mantra for today of Changemaker. I am willing to rock the boat. I am willing to be unconventional. I am not here to nurture the status quo. I'm here to be a disruptarian, a movement maker, a thought leader, a revolution starter. I'm here to create new worlds of possibility, worlds that were unseen and unexplored, until my unique perspective entered this earth plane. I know that my destiny is intertwined with changing the world. Thankfully, I am never one to back down from being a change maker. Change makers are richly rewarded. So mote it be. Now, I changed it for this, but the original one, I think I want to read that one as well. I do have the original one here with me. Oh, I'm putting together the Galactic signature and 40 money mantras. So you can see how the signatures can be used. Oh, Ricky Milone, I think and dream of you every day and much more than I ever dreamed about. Oh, ooh, the little demon with the flowers. Thank you, sugar. Mwah. I appreciate you. All right. Okay. Hope you're having a lovely day today, hon. Okay. Can you believe we are almost at day 30? Oh my gosh. This has been so delicious. Woo! I ain't gonna say it's been easy, but it's definitely been delicious. Yes, indeed. I'm having the time of my life. Okay. Oh, okay. It just looks different, but it is the same. All right, we're going to carry on now. Let me put the baby over here. Okay. Learn. Change is divine electricity. It clears stagnation, ignites growth, and magnetizes abundance. Study innovators, rebels, and visionaries, those who refused to conform and became cosmic entrepreneurs. To change the world is to accept the storm as your ally. Every act of liberation restores universal flow. I'll tell you what's going through my mind as soon as I finish. Do. Write one pattern, belief, or behavior you're ready to dissolve. Then burn or shred it as an offering to renewal. Now I'm going to talk about it right now. So, rock the boat. Aaliyah being on the boat over the ocean, and the ocean represents Yumia. Chain is divine electricity. This is why it's important to have altars and connect with your ancestors. Oya, Oya, is the storm representation in regards to Orishas. And she's the power in the storm who changes the weather, the wind and the weather, the tornado, the tsunami, the hurricane. She's also the one that walks in the cemetery and communicates with the spirits there. And when we talk about do, write one pattern, belief, or behavior you're ready to dissolve, then burn or shred it in an offering to renewal. I've done this. I've done this at full moon parties. Me and the sages get together and have delicious parties. We pitch in with food and drinks, and we are either in the house or we have bonfires, things of that nature. But even when not attending sage or witch parties, at my own personal altars, I have a 3-leg cauldron, and I would write what I needed to address on paper, and then I would either shred it and burn it in the cauldron at the altar, or like for full moon parties, we would shred it, and if the wind was blowing, we would let the wind whisk it away. Or one of my favorites, going down to the riverbank with some flowers as an offering, depending upon which Orisha that I am honoring. I would take the flowers, and then I would also take what I had shredded up or the ashes, and I would release them to the water or the river. All right. Speak one bold truth today that sparks transformation, even if it shakes comfort. Move your body like a storm. Dance wildly for 3 minutes to release static energy. So those little dance videos you see me doing on YouTube dancing, okay. Meditate on the mantra, I am the catalyst, I am the change. Sacrifice. Release the illusion of safety that stagnation brings. Let go of outdated systems, identities, and that no longer resonate. Surrender perfect cages creativity. The storm may feel chaotic, but it always clears the way for new abundance. Mantra for today: I am the storm of sacred change. I am willing to rock the boat to awaken the sea. I dissolve what no longer serves, that new worlds may rise through me. I am guided by my own power, doubled. Liberation is my wealth. I am change. I am catalyst. I am free. I see. So mote it be. All right. Kin 219, the blue spectral storm. Tone 11, spectral liberation, dissolution, release. Tribe storm, catalyst, energy, self-generation. Guided by itself, double power of transformation. So yesterday we destroyed towers. We are still destroying towers. Okay? All right, planetary energies, because y'all know I like the planetary alignments around here. Sun in Scorpio, deep metamorphosis, truth through transformation. Moon in Aquarius, emotional liberation through innovation. Mars in Scorpio, courage to act from the depths. Venus in Libra, balance between beauty and rebellion. Jupiter in Cancer, nurtured expansion through emotional truth. Saturn in Pisces, structure dissolves into spiritual trust. Uranus in Taurus, sudden shifts in material values. Neptune in Aries, awakening vision through spiritual courage. Pluto in Aquarius, collective revolution and empowerment. Cosmic message: liberation is wealth, the courage to disrupt stagnation births new prosperity streams. Lord knows I have birthed a lot of streams. All right, crystal allies for your altar, for those of you who do altar and shadow work for your transformation. Labradorite awakens transformation and divine timing, beautiful stone. Black obsidian, grounding amidst upheaval. Amethyst, ooh, one of my favorites, channels chaos into divine order. Citrine converts liberated energy into abundance. Ritual geometry, arrange 11 stones in a spiral, spectral tone. At the center, place labradorite, whisper through chaos, I catalyze creation. Sacred scriptures of change. Isaiah 43:19, behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Bhagavad Gita 2:47, act without attachment to the outcome. Whisper through chaos, I catalyze creation. Oh, Emerald Tablet. All things arrive through disillusion, thus is renewal eternal. When you start to have the ripple effect in the universe from the spells that you are doing, spells, mantras, prayers, meditations that you share, they're all the same, okay? You're doing spell work. Because words are spelling. All right, so you don't know what the result's gonna be, do it anyway. And I was just thinking outside earlier, one of my Sherpas would say to me all the time, if your spell work, your prayer, your mantra, your big idea is not enough to make you do the tinkle dance, don't y'all laugh at me, or the potty dance, or tinkle on yourself, you're not dreaming big enough. All right? Dream real big. All right. Journal prompts, because we do journaling around here. And you know I'm on Substack, Denelzia Walker, it's posted. What outdated pattern am I ready to dissolve for true liberation? How does change expand my prosperity field? What does it mean for me to be a divine disruptor in service to love and truth? Now, I love Aaliyah. She's a great singer, author, I guess not author, writer, musician. But we know a lot of great people that have lived their dream, especially in the African American community, are no longer here to share their lovely talents with us. Especially not just singers and artists, but changemaker Martin Luther, Malcolm X. You're called to a higher standard, okay? What they did leave us, Michael Jackson, Prince, what they did leave us were their legacies. Amen. Prepare the temple, light a blue or violet candle. Blue represents, in my world, Yimiya, and violet represents Oya. The two together, the sea and the storm. Place water in a bowl, which you should already have at your altar anyway, representing emotions and cups. Water is the element of the storm. Invocation, inhale for 11 counts, exhale for 11 counts, whisper, I dissolve in order to catalyze. Visualization, seeing lightning within your heart, each flash clearing fear and doubt, winds of change swirl around you, releasing the past. A radiant calm follows the still eye of divine power. Seal of intention, my liberation multiplies abundance. I am the storm that clears the way for light. Chant blue spectral storm, because we do chanting. I dissolve to renew, I release to ignite. Through sacred change, I birth new light. Chaos to clarity, storm to song, and freedom rhythm, I belong. Anthem, I am the storm that births the new. The winds are rising, my soul takes flight. Through every ending, I find new light. No fear can tether what's meant to be, changes the wealth that sets me free. I am the storm, I am flame, I am the catalyst without shame. Through every fall, I rise anew, abundance flows in all I do. Lightning heart, dissolve the chains, turn the loss to golden gains. The more I free, the more I see the storm itself is prosperity. Winds of wonders, thunders plea, I am change, and change is me. I see, so mote it be. You know, this has been really fascinating. I'm reading a book. I finished Kamala Harris's book, 107 Days. I still got to go through and dissect. But certain words that were more eloquent than what I'm used to or accustomed to that I have to go study and educate myself on. But also, before I started reading her book and ordering it, when I realized that she had a book, you know, I like to read everything on magic. So I've been reading The Key of the Mysteries by Eliphas Livy. And he also is the writer of a book called High Magic, which I'm going to have to go back and read now that I have grown in my terminology with magic. In this book, he discusses he went to jail, by the way, for his knowledge. 1810 to 1875, he was imprisoned for his critical nature of work and exploration of magic. And I thank him for getting this knowledge out. The first 20, the major arcana, not a lot of African Americans that I know deal in magic practice. And I have found a community, that includes including African American people in magic, which I'm very grateful for. That teach and that we learn from each other, and that I have friends who do magic, things of that nature. His beginning chapters were all the tarot cards, except one. I've gotten a lot of tarot readings before I started practicing magic. And even Orisha tarot cards, until I started practicing voodoo, I did not know what was missing from life and from the other decks. So there is and I'm going to tie it in here in a minute. In the esoteric deck, it is missing one card with an explanation. That card is called the Wild Card. And the Wild Card has Baron Samedi, Baron Lacroix, and Baron Symmetry, and Mon Brigitte. Mon Brigitte plus Marie Laveau energy plus Dath, which is Daath. Dath is hidden mysteries being revealed, and wild card are things being that happen unexpectedly that you did not foresee. And it's just like it sounds. It's a wild card, baby. To disrupt whatever it is you thought you were going to do. Okay? And those are the lessons learned from those that are guardians between heaven and earth, of souls of the cemetery, and things of that nature. Lots of lessons learned in regards to transformation when wild cards start to incorporate themselves into your life. And you've got to figure out how to either possibly straighten out the line, or like I was talking before about creating something beautiful out of chaos when wild cards are thrown at you. What I will say is, when I'm up at the witching hour, about 3 o'clock, normally, things that I don't understand or did not understand previously, it's amazing. Absolutely, absolutely marvelous. It's like the critical thinking skills, plus the magic kick in, and the multidimensional dissection. But I asked for it. It's a gift that I asked. It's a rare gift that I asked for. I asked for it when I bought the chicken fingers, and I'm not talking about the kind you eat at McDonald's. I'm talking about the kind you hang on your door or you put on your altar when you're doing spell work. Mine is black with painted red nails. With one finger up, it's got a cross on it with a ruby in the middle, and it's got beautiful um, feathers, red, white, brown, black, and representing Elegua, since he is the root chakra, and Papa Legba. And because I had to start by sitting on my arse and meditating at the altar so that I could align the chakras and get to know each level. So on the back, on the back, I placed the Ankh with hieroglyphics because I knew I wanted to do multi-dimensional spiritual work, not just in regards to Christianity or the Orishas, because I also incorporate other religions in there in regards to depending upon the type of work that I'm doing, which is very fortunate. And I know a lot of African American people do not normally dip out of one religion. But if I didn't, then I wouldn't be sitting here reading a book by Aleister Crowley and Ophelius Livy and incorporating our lineage, African American lineage. He's missing elements in his book that I see while I'm reading because he could connect esoteric, and he was trying to figure out the divide between what he was taught and brought up in like a Christian church versus science or cosmic. I can tie that together beautifully. So don't put yourself in a box because of societal structure. Be open to additional knowledge. You don't know when you are sweeping the house of your consciousness what coins you may find. I don't know anybody else that's going to be writing that book that looks like me. You've got to go out in the world and find your niche. That's my niche. That's what I bring. I've had people tell me, I can't do that. That's not what I practice. That's not my faith. That's not. I let no box me in. I am open and receptive to all my blessings across all dimensions. All right, my loves. That was my story time for today. Thank you so much for listening and coming and sharing your divine time with me. Okay? Create you a niche. Get in that niche. Baby, play that niche like it's your bitch. So that you can live life like it's a beach. Okay? All right. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to cover Legacy. Awesome. Legacy. All right. I will talk with you later. Oh, Ricky, thank you, sugar. All right. He left me some roses, hundreds, and a few of the little cute demons. Mwah. Have an awesome rest of your day and adventure. I'm going to go do some typing. And not a whole lot of adventure today except what's going on in my brain. So, but that's enough right there, honey, because it does a lot. All right. Talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your evening.